Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Recently, you are hearing that a lot of children in Barbados are sampling things that they should not sample. Even the adults, it's bad for them, far less the children getting on board with it. And this blog is about the Frederick Smith Secondary School. And it's saying that this guy here in the white, he sells things provided to him by these two guys here. This guy here in the greenish shirt, this one here in the Nike backpack. And they're saying he provides students at the school, Frederick Smith Secondary School, with substances that they should not have, not to touch, not to consume, not to be under the influence of. It is a bad situation. Every now and again, you see it mentioned in your news. And if it is being mentioned, you would think that there would be more counselors, there would be more security. And this is happening at the Speightstown bus terminal. You would think, because I've blogged on this kind of stuff before, you would think that there would be a undercover police presence there, but it's not. It's not. And they're saying that the minivan people may be involved, the security officers that belong to the transport, they don't care, they do nothing. The police, they do nothing, and the children are at risk. That's the bottom line of this blog. Children are at risk because of the presence of people who are selling illegal things to children. And if they have a main guy that goes to the school to do it, and then they come back, they're saying that he collects the money, he sells and collects the money, and they come in the evening to collect the money. That's what they're saying. So moms and dads, you should know how much extra money you're giving to your kids. And if you're giving your kids money for lunch and they're not buying lunch, they're buying something else, you should see them losing weight. You should probably see them, falling away a little bit. And if they are not falling away and their grades are not going down, well, maybe the grades are going down and they're not falling away. One thing does not beget the other. What I'm trying to say is, how are your kids supplementing the money that you give them, that they can buy their lunch and still buy whatever they need to buy on the side? Are you really checking on your children, checking their phones, showing up early and, just keeping an eye on things when they're not seeing you, you're seeing them? What are you doing to make sure that your kids are where they should be? Where they should be? What are you doing to make sure that your kids are getting on the right bus? Because you know what the minivans are all about. What are you doing? What are you doing to make sure that your kids are on the straight and narrow? What are you doing? Because like I said, I don't put up all of these blogs that I get. I do not. But when they come, as often as they do, I'm gonna have to put up some of them. Okay, so this again is a blog on the Speightstown bus terminal and how the students, or this student from the Frederick Smith Secondary School, is being used to push certain things to the kids in schools or in that school. And then the people that are giving the product, they're coming back in the evenings to get their money. It's something that should be investigated. I guess this blog, if it reaches the eye of the Barbados Police Service gang, it's something that maybe you can investigate, or maybe the school itself, Frederick Smith Secondary School, maybe you can I don't know if after they leave school, I guess you're not responsible for them once they leave the school premises. With the parents then, it's up to the parents, okay? It's up to you parents if you have children, and talk to them. Are you being offered something? Are you spending your lunch money where you should spend your lunch money? If you think that they have more money than you give them, where did you get it from? Where did you get that? It needs to be investigated, and parents need to become like private investigators. You need to become a private investigator and realize that once your back is turned, your child doesn't even resemble you anymore. It's you, but worse. It's you, but a shocking part of who you are, because they learn from you. They're learning from you, and they're learning from all the other students that they are around. But it's a shocking version of what you may think that they can ever be. You may be shocked to see them behaving in a way when they think that your eyes are not on them. So you need to become an investigator and check out what's going on with your children when they're going to these secondary schools, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.